official Star Trek shop. Check out exclusive products from your favorite Star Trek series. Shop our premium crew uniform t-shirts, official hats, and personalized drinkware. Live long and prosper with 20% off using code TV20 at checkout. Restrictions apply.
I can't believe I just did that.
Well, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little surprised myself.
So, tell me the truth. How bad did I suck?
Never did.
Come on. That thing you did with the paint and all the garbage, that was really good. All I did was kick around a beat.
All right, a little. A lot. You sucked a lot. Boy, you really blew. Feel better now?
Okay. Man, I've given speeches and stuff, but being up there and not knowing what to do,
Kind of a rush, isn't it? What?
Do you always wear those glasses?
Yeah, why?
No reason. You ever think about contacts?
I have them. I just never wear them. I don't know. The idea of touching my eye is...
Your eyes are really beautiful.
Oh, please.
What?
Your eyes are really beautiful? You really broke out the big guns with that one, didn't you?
Laney, I was...
No. I had an instinct at the right instant. This is my fault.
Lady, I'm not following.
You want to know about art? When the class president starts touching my face on darkened street corners and talking about my eyes, there's a word for it. There's an entire movement in the 20s. It's called surreal.
Lady, wait. Can't we
Just
just...
go. You're gonna catch a ride with Mitch.
Underwear guy? This is great. This is great. I actually...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Bronx going up against Indianapolis. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Go. And here's Indianapolis now.
I got him.
Davis drives in, and they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Shot on the wing. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, he decided to go with the leaner there. Didn't look like there was a lot of defensive pressure, though.
And George launches it from deep. The Bronx grabs the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Robertson. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Edwards. No good on the fadeaway.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And Ingram with the block. They recover it. Second chance shot. George, no good. And it's the Bronx's ball. Takes a three. And Ingram is good for three.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And Robertson gets it to go.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Embiid misses. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Bronx. They trail by one. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Davis. Wembanyama, no good. Now Ingram. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bronx.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
And the Bronx with possession here. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Indianapolis trails by three. George's shot is off. Antetokounmpo for three. Paul George pulls it in. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Indianapolis. Hits the three-pointer.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Edwards for three. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's George. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one down.
And that does it for the first quarter. Indianapolis out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down what we've seen from Indianapolis.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a hot pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Robertson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And stolen by Leonard. Here's Beasley. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's George. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And it's the Bronx's ball. They trail by 1. Antetokounmpo for 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Pass to Davis. And here's George. With the crossover. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Beasley for 3. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Beasley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Tried to come right back at him with the threes. Not that time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Davis drawing the double team. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. The Bronx making a switch here. Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. For Indianapolis. Here's Miller. Money on the 19-footer. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Doncic outside. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here's Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. The Bronx shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
There's the 3. That shot missing. Indianapolis shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That's good from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
And here's Indianapolis now, trailing by 2. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Basket's good. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Duncan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a sick reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
George for 3. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Indianapolis 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Bronx. Here's the three. Edwards on target.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Harden. Guarded by Edwards. Oh, sweet move. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. The Bronx leading by 3. And here's Ingram outside. Can't get it to drop. Miller on the wing. Deflected. Antetokounmpo for 3. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And this is second attempt at the line tonight. Timeout called, the Bronx.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Harden. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bronx shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Bronx, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting 1.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
The Bronx leading by 3. SGA takes it himself. Got a hand on it. And here they come. And that one is hammered home.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Miller. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And the Bronx with possession here. Here's George. A nice shot from the wing. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now here's George. 20 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Beasley's got 5. Indianapolis trails by 3. Hill for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Here's Beasley. He's got 5. Over Hill. No dice from the high post. Now Indianapolis with it. Here's Duncan. Back to Hill. And they pick up 2. Hill's got his second basket.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him there.
Beasley for 3. Sinks it from distance. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. Misses off the left iron. And it's the Bronx's ball. They lead by 1. Georgia's shot is off. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Beasley. He got it up. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Bronx ahead, leading by a point. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Harden. Going inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, few guys do this as easily as Harden. Driving in hard and drawing a foul while taking the shot.
Harden hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Harden. That shot off the mark. Solid defense from Bowl. And here's Ingram outside. It's hauled in by Hill.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The drive by Harden. That one goes. Count it.
Timeout, timeout.
Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Timeout called, the Bronx. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during the last break I heard Myteam as he talked with the team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's blocked by Edwards. Embiid gets the bucket.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Edwards looking for an opening. The 3 is up. Joel Embiid with the board. Indianapolis leading by 5. Screen by Embiid. Robertson. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
To the inside. AD doing what he does.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Timeout called, the Bronx. about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Here's Robertson. Over Edwards. The jumper from the wing off target. The three ball. Knocks down the triple. And now just a 4-point Indianapolis lead.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Here's Robertson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Edwards for three. Joel Embiid with the board.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Davis. Davis going to work in the paint.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And here's Edwards outside. Outside for Ingram. Jacks up a three. Paul George pulls it in.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And George with the jam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Robertson. We're going the other way.
Now into the lineup for Bronx, number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the Bronx with possession here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards can't hit.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Getting out in transition, you love to see this hustle from Embiid.
And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Nails it from three. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
12 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's how you motherfucking do it, man. Right there.
At the line for the away team.
He hits the first one, and that stretches
All
their
that
lead
shooting
to
and
8.
shit, that shit was nice. It was.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 9-point game here.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So Indianapolis
Let's fucking go,
wins it.
man.
This was
How you motherfucking do this shit, man. Way to stay in the motherfucking game, man.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards
Let's
the
go.
end. The crowd was so amped up. Such a
Get the fuck
hostile
off this
environment,
court.
But they stood tall and got the win.
What I do,
Wrap it
man.
up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and
Underdog
Allie LaForce,
shit.
This is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long and good night, everyone.
Get the fuck out of here. Clip that. Save that shit, nigga.